Hey guys, Tyler here from Sunfrog Shirts. In this video I just wanted to show you how you can run paid ads on Pinterest through promoted pins. Again, this is actually a really simple process, and we'll walk you step by step through how to create your first promoted pin. So to get started, let's go ahead and head over to Pinterest. And if you remember from a previous video, we actually showed you how you can use Pinterest as a free option for promoting designs. And we actually talked about how Pinterest prefers you to link to an entire collection and how multi-product and longer pins are much more effective. And this is the pin we created in that video. So today I'm going to show you how you can take this pin and turn it into a promoted pin. So again, if you haven't converted your Pinterest account over to a business account, you will definitely need to do this to run promoted pins. And then further, you'll actually, once your business account is set up with Pinterest, you will actually need to opt in for promoted pins as well. And to do this, you just go to business.pinterest.com, convert to a business account, and then they'll have a link to more information about promoted pins. But once you get set up with that, the process is very simple. We're just going to take this pin and turn it into a promoted pin. So to do that, we'll go to your Pinterest account to where you manage your boards, and on the settings drop down button you'll see promoted pins once you've converted to that business account. And this will bring you to the actual promotion area. Now to get started, all we have to do is hit this promote button in the top right corner. And Pinterest basically breaks down ads into two different categories. One where you pay for anybody that clicks on your pin, does the close-up or clicks through or repins. You'll pay for that. And then they also have where payment for where they actually click all the way through to your website. Now this is more expensive, though. It does ensure that you only pay for people that get all the way to your web page. I still feel like this hasn't been optimized properly yet. I still don't like this option. I only make engagement-based pins. So anybody that close-ups, repins, clicks, and the idea being that we could pay a lot less, and if we have the properly engaging pin to move them all the way through to our website, that our expenditure is going to be much lower if we run with an engagement over a click to website. So let's go ahead and make an engagement pin, and we'll choose we'll set up a new one here, and we'll just do a new campaign, and we'll name that beer, and we'll be doing a pin engagement. And I'm actually going to only set this for one day, and we'll do a budget of $10. Basically, I know that my profit on that sale is going to be less than 10, so if I spend 10 and I don't get any sales, then we're probably just going to kill the ad. And the reason that I'm only running it for one day is because Pinterest will blow through this entire budget in one day. Unlike Facebook, Pinterest doesn't really look to serve your ad to the proper audience, so it's more on us to do that, and they will spend this money as fast as possible. So we definitely want to limit how much they spend, as well as how many days they're allowed to spend it. I've run into it before where Pinterest will blow through my entire budget in a couple of hours, and they will do that every day, and I don't get any sales and end up wasting a bunch of money. So $10 is a reasonable amount of money to spend, and you want to make sure that they only do it for one day. And then based on whether or not we have sales, we can continue to run it, or we cannot run it again. So now that we've got the date range and budget set, let's go ahead and pick a pin. And we're going to promote this pin, and we already spent time setting up the description of the pin. If this isn't something you've done with your pin already, you'll want to make sure that you do that. Well, let's just assume that you have, and we'll go ahead and hit promote pin. Now I'm just going to name this beer, just some information about the pin itself, just so I kind of know the details of the pin I'm promoting. I'm going to say that there's three 3 products, and I'm also going to note that it's a long pin style. That way I have some information about it when I'm kind of looking at how it's performing. And then Pinterest also differs from Facebook in the fact that you don't necessarily bid on interests. You're not looking at the things people are interested in. You're more so bidding on keywords. And the best way to determine which keywords we should be bidding on is to actually just go to Pinterest and just start searching around at what you believe your consumers might be searching for in order to find your products. So let's just keep it real simple and type in beer first. And looking through these pins, you see that it's definitely beer, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of product placements here, which means this keyword search, people aren't generally looking for products. They're just looking for beer recipes or food that goes with beer, or things related to beer, but not necessarily products. So that's probably isn't going to be a good keyword for us to bid on. So let's take a look at beer and beer lovers, because that might be something that people are searching if they're looking for gift ideas for people that love beer. So first thing we notice is, okay, yes, there's definitely one product here. Let's take a look through. I got another product here. And then not only just shirts, but we see other products as well. We see project ideas for people that love beer. This wall art here, this little beer holster, and now we kind of starting to see that this is a clear picture of this is probably definitely where we want to be, because it's gift ideas for people that love beer. So our product is actually going to fit in very, very nicely here. So let's go ahead and just remember beer lovers, and we'll use that as our search term here. We'll just put that in, pop that in, and you'll see that they pop up with this as well as some other relevant stuff. But for now, we're just going to keep it real simple, and we're just going to go with beer lovers, and we'll do all locations, all languages. We'll just leave everything set to default, and then you'll see down here they'll show you what other people are bidding, and we're actually going to go ahead and bid on the higher end here. And the reason I do this is because on Pinterest you only have to pay when somebody clicks on your promoted pin or engages with your promoted pin, meaning if our pin is repinned and then people engage with that repin, we don't have to pay for that. So we can bid higher on this, but we may bid 13 cents per engagement. But if it gets repinned a lot and most of the engagement happens on the repin, we could effectively end up only spending a penny or less per engagement, depending on how often and how many times it's been shared. So what we're really trying to do is get high shareability on our pin. So I always bid the max and then just run with a high converting image to get people to share it so that my effective cost is lower. So once we've set the bid, we can just go ahead and hit promote. And then Pinterest will do the same thing that Facebook does, where they have to approve the pin and make sure there's not any. Now, getting a pin approved for promotion is much harder than just any regular pin, because people are going to see, a lot more people are going to see this pin than normally would, so they have to check for that everything complies with their terms and service. But once that's done, then they'll start serving your pin to the people searching the keywords that we selected, and then you can come into the analytics and begin to see how your pin is performing. Now, I will caution that Pinterest analytics are not as good as Facebook. They're only updated every 24 hours. They're not updated in real time like Facebook is, and that's another reason that I like to limit the amount of time that my ad runs, so that I have time to look over the data presented to me. But again, like I said, these are all things we'll cover in the promotion section of our school series. But in this video, we covered how to set up your very first promoted pin. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.